Hello, Bead Kids. Today we are making Harry Potter in 6 by 9 millimeter pony beads or the 5 by 5 perler fuse beads. We use plastic drinking straws and string. First thing we do is lay out our pattern on the beadkids.com bead board. We cut our plastic straws lengthwise and cut a point. This just helps us put the beads on a little easier. We go row by row, adding our beads to the straw. The straws will not even show, and we clip our straws with side cut pliers or scissors. Following our pattern, row by row, putting the beads on the straws. We'll speed this up a little bit. If you are using the perler beads, the 5 by 5 millimeter perler or fuse beads, use half a straw. So you cut the straw lengthwise once, then you cut it in half lengthwise. I'm not making these out of the mini pony beads because they do not have the right colors. So the straws will just hold the beads on naturally, and then you clip the straws with side cut pliers or with scissors. Then we'll prepare our string. I'm starting with about 8 feet of number 10 black string. Clip, clip, clip. And I have a clipboard that I put the first row on the string, and then I clip that first row underneath the clipboard to hold it on place. And then I take the second row, put it in the right needle, put the left needle in the left side, and pull the string tight. So I'm putting the whole row on at one time. Right needle goes in the right side, and the left needle goes in the left side. The string is crossing in the middle, and you pull it tight. Now when you do I'm using the 5-inch beadkids.com needles. These are specialty needles with large eyes, but they fit through the pony beads very easily. They'll fit up to 19 pony beads at one time. A couple of these rows have 19, and the needles barely fit. Sometimes I have to poke them in a little extra. Go row by row. For the 5 by 5 perler beads, I did use doll needles, which are a thinner metal needle, and they go through the perler beads very easy with a half a straw in the perlers first. When you run out of string, you tie a square knot with a little glue and add more string. Tie your needles. I tie my needles to the ends of the string with a knot. Then I just cut the knot off when I'm done. So the right needle goes in the right side and the left needle goes in the left side. These bead boards are a 7 by 7 inch bead board. The straight rows are on one side and the peyote or brick pattern is on the other side. The edges have puzzle-like edges, so they do connect together. I did need to use 3 boards to lay out my full pattern, and it works great. We're almost done with our Harry Potter. I did make a few small changes in the perler or fuse bead pattern. So if you freeze freeze the recording, you can see slight differences and you can use the picture for your own pattern. So here's my Harry. I'm going to take it out from under the clipboard and I tighten my rows before I tie the knot off. Pull the rows tight up to the top, and then I will pass my right needle to the left side of my pattern, of my project, and tie a square knot. And then I pass both needles through different rows, but to the right side of the project, and I'll tie another square knot. So right over left, tuck under, and left over right, add a dab of glue, and I will tuck the knot and the tails into a bead, but not quite yet. Because this is a larger bead project, I will reinforce it with some other string. Just going through the same pattern, the right needle goes in the right side, left needle goes in the left side, and I'm taking a red marker to add a scar. Same with my little perler, the perler bead. Looks similar on the board, but much smaller. So be creative. Like, share, and subscribe. And finally, a good Harry Potter pattern. I made the smaller one into a magnet.